Pittsburgh Steelers fans, welcome to another Wednesday night episode of the Pump Your Brakes podcast. I'm one of your hosts. I'm your boy Tate, along with the triple OG homie Shannon White in the building, and the little fella hiding behind the algorithm. The algorithm's up right now. Let's get them up right now. Hit that like button. Hit that thumbs up. The homie Big G holding. Show yourself, Big G.
What's cracking, y'all? Listen, man, it's time to do what we do. We back. We ain't got to deal with all that riffraff, all them shenanigans, all that AFC nonsense. Pump your brakes, Steelers-centric. Let's go. Let's talk what we need to talk about because I'm hyped again. I'm hyped again. From what I'm seeing out of camp, I'm ready to go. I wish the season started today. Let's go right now, today.
Wow.
Today.
You don't want to keep.
I ain't messing. Man, they out there balling, bro. What is you? Well, we'll get to it, man. We'll get to it. They out there killing it, bro. They out there killing it.
You ain't seen them play no game or nothing, Big G.
I don't need to see all of that, bro. I know what time it is based on what I'm seeing in that camp. They ready to ride. I wish we could play today. Today, man. They ready, man. They are ready.
What's your thoughts, Shannon?
Yeah, I think that based on the little scuffle they had with Landon Roberts and McCormick and a few guys getting a little excited there, I think that they're definitely ready to go.
Ready to go. Troy popped that. Troy Fatu Tyler, I always mess his name up. He bust that dude in his face. He said, I ain't taking no more of this. Man, I'm telling you, they ready to go. Let's go now. Let's go now. Are they ready to go? So I'm with them, and I'm bringing the hypeness with them because I already know. They ready to go.
Okay, well, we're going to get into all that, Steeler fans. Thank everybody in the live chat for joining us. Let me see who all out in there. We can give you a shout out real quick.
It's lit up over there, Tate. It's lit up.
It is, man. We got Afton per usual, Kevin Brokenborough, Jeremiah Yoder, John C., G, Mr. Wood C., Steeler Girl 227, Jar Devil, Eric Parker, Mother of Afton.
There's a whole bunch. There's a whole bunch,
Ford.
man. Yeah.
Yes. If I miss anybody, it's not on purpose. Quad Father, Bake McCraps.
It's over there, bro.
Every time I read Andre Coleman, every time I read AFL 67, every time I read Bake McCraps' name, man, I want to shoot dice.
Facts.
He bringing old vices back in me, Big G.
Man, I'm telling you, listen, that live chat, that thing ain't stopped moving for the last 2 minutes. It's going boom, 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 boom. It is lit up over there, bro. Lit up.
Is that Lawrence Weaver?
Yeah.
What up, man? Hey, man, but the thumbs up didn't go up. I can tell you that. I don't care how fast the live chat moving up.
What it look like?
It's stuck on 10. We got 88 people in here early in our first 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
88 with 10? Come, listen, y'all.
Yeah.
Don't make me do it tonight. Don't make me do it tonight. Don't make me do it now. I'm hyped about the Steelers, but the energy can switch quick. Y'all know what y'all need to do. Hit that like button, bro. Get that rhythm jumping.
How was y'all week since we last met up?
It's been off the hook. It's been off the hook. Man, when it's football season, my house is like lightweight chaotic because I got my son-in-law that coach, my other son-in-law that do the stuff with Ohio State. It's crazy over here, man. So it's football season. I'm trying to keep my eyes on everything. I got coaches contacting me, asking me questions about this and that to help prepare and get another guy ready for the next season. I'm working with a couple of little high schools right now. Man, it's crazy over here. But it's all good because I get to talk about the Steelers for an hour, and I ain't got to worry about that riffraff once a week. So it's been great. Great for me.
Hey, Big G. Shannon, what about you, man? How's your week been?
It's been really good. We've started getting some with the family health issues. We started getting some tests back and a lot of encouragement, and the Lord's blessed. So I've had a very busy week, but it's been a blessed week and very thankful and looking forward to a great weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Blessings. My week's been okay, man. I had my Big G, because we did the show Friday, and Sunday. My nieces and nephews was over here, the little kids terrorizing me.
Destroying you.
My wife left for Paris yesterday, so today's my first full day by myself doing the podcast. My dogs usually be with me all day. I'm home a lot of the day, most days. My wife come home, they follow her around, but she's not here, so they're literally in here with me right now, right beside me.
Mm-hmm.
Harlem and Bronx.
You ain't been in them streets, have you?
Nah, that starts tomorrow.
Oh Lord. You get in the streets, man. Come on, man. You can do the cyber streets, man, but you can't do this regular streets, man. Come on.
You do the real streets no more?
No, I've been in the cyber streets talking crazy too, on top of all that other stuff, Tate. I've been out there talking trash. So
yeah,
they
man,
come with it.
You always seem to the podcast and some kind of beef or some kind of something every week.
I don't care. They can. Anybody want to bet me corner time about the Steelers? Bring it right now. Anybody want to bet it? Bring it.
Okay.
Bring the corner time.
I like to walk softly and carry a big stick, man. You just putting it all out there.
I don't care.
But Tate, he uses that stick to stir the pot.
That's what he uses his stick for.
That's right. That's right. Anybody want to talk that mess and bet the corner time? Bring it. Bring the corner time. Because I done seen what I needed to see. I'm ready to go. I don't care nothing. I'm telling you, I want the kickoff tonight. I'm telling you right now, I'm ready to go. I done seen what I need to see. I done seen it. Let's go. Them youngsters ain't no punk on the O-line. The defensive guys, youngsters, we got Beanie Bishop and Peyton Wilson and some dogs. I done seen what I needed to see. Arthur Smith ready to go and Justin ready to go. So let's go. I'm ready to ride today. Let's go.
We need to get some sponsorships, and we could do a sponsorship with Big G, and it could be Red Bull gives you wings.
He got wings, Shannon.
I'm ready to go.
I don't know how they carry him, but he got wings.
Yeah, they talk that yet. I'm
Real
ready to go.
Real quick. I'm gonna ask you a question, and we're gonna go right to our first break and come back and get into it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, we up to 125 in here now.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. They know.
And the thumbs up went up to 43. So it's coming. Mm-hmm. But hey, Big G, real quick before we go to break, don't be long. Just give me one player. Name one player only. Don't get into it. Just name one player, all right? You want the season to start tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your starting quarterback?
Justin Fields.
Stop right there. If you're watching on YouTube, you know we're not going anywhere. We just got to take a pause for the calls, pay a few bills. On the audio side, listen on audio, Apple, Google, Spotify, Amazon, iHeartRadio, wherever you get your audio podcasts. We have to hear a few words from our partners. We'll be right back after this.
Why'd I get it with the brakes? Why'd I get it with the brakes?
You didn't get it, man. I just was bringing us back with a sound effect.
Oh, okay, my bad. I thought I got it. I was like, well, I did nothing. I didn't do nothing.
No. But because you jumping the gun, now you get it.
That's big trash.
Well deserved, Big G. Well deserved.
Trash.
Hey, but okay. So Shannon, same question to you. We back from break. If the season started today, who's the quarterback? Steelers quarterback.
I haven't seen enough yet of Russell Wilson to say.
But the season starts today. No matter what you saw, who you want.
Well, Russell Wilson's not 100. Russell Wilson's not 100%, so I'd have to start Fields.
Okay. All right. Well, real quick, let's get into. We're gonna talk about the whole quarterback thing. We're gonna get at a little bit of our time. We haven't talked quarterbacks in a minute, but Roman Wilson hurt yesterday, first day of pads on Tuesday, running a jet sweep. Was that in 7-on-7?
Yeah. It was either goal line formation or it was regular. It was team on team, 11-on-11. Yeah, 11-on-11. Yeah.
But it was goal line.
Yeah, right. It was goal line. And he ran the jet sweep.
And he got hurt, ankle sprain, carted off the field. I think he was carted off more as a precaution and more because at St. Vincent in Latrobe, you can't get off the field without going up a hill.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, and the big concrete.
Right. So I think that was a precaution for that. Today we heard some news. It's a little more than day to day, but it could be like a couple of weeks maybe. They don't have to miss any time at the beginning of the season.
No.
So with that happening, we hopefully he was starting to play really well the last part of OTAs, and coming into padded practice. And I think he's probably better in pads because he's one of those receivers that's physical, that looks for the physicality part of the game, which I think Arthur Smith wants in offense. So we don't know what we're missing yet, but once he gets healthy, we'll bring him along slowly. We get to week 2 or 3, he might be full goat in. You know what I mean? So it's probably important for him to keep his head in the playbook and get mental reps and practice and stuff when he's back out there. But so my question to you guys is, so we down the receiver. Does this perpetuate Omar Khan to make a move now?
I would say no, based on what I saw out of the improved play with George Pickens and the improved play with Calvin Austin III, and the play that I was excited to see with Vance Jefferson and also with Quez Watkins. I don't think we need another guy. And I think Roman will be a go by week 1. So I don't think you bring in another guy. I think based on the 12 personnel, and Freiermuth has been flexed out a lot at the wide receiver position. And they've been running Freiermuth at the slot receiver, and then still had 2 tight ends in the game. So I don't think between that, we don't need another guy.
13 flanking Freiermuth out and having Washington and Hayward in the game?
Yeah, they've been running Washington, Hayward, and they switched Freiermuth and Hayward in the sets. So like Freiermuth would be in the slot, and then Hayward would be like up underneath, and then they flip them. So that way they couldn't get a read on the defense. So Freiermuth was running some inline straight up the seam tight end stuff from the flex spot right next to the offensive line, and then they was flexing him out at the wide receiver too. So they've been running with them 3 tight ends, and this has been out there killing them.
Shannon,
killing them, bro.
Shannon, what do you think behind the Roman Wilson injury? Any moves made? None?
No, I don't see any.
They did sign Tariq Black.
That's
a camp body.
Okay.
Just like I said about Callaway, I never was excited about him at all. We see that Van Jefferson couldn't get any targets for the Rams, but he's the second most professional receiver the Steelers have right now.
Big fact.
And he is much better than we give him credit for. He's a complete receiver. He could be that number 2 or one of the committee, as we've talked about. As Big G said, they're running Freiermuth out of the slot a lot. They're going to move him around. I think he's going to be the number 2 targeted guy in the passing game behind Pickens, just like we've been predicting all summer.
Yeah.
So it doesn't change anything, because I think Wilson will be back by the 3rd preseason game.
Yeah. Yeah. He'll be a go week 1.
Yeah.
He'll be week 1. He'll be a go. Ain't no ifs, ands, what's about it, bro.
I heard stuff that he might play a little bit with Friday Night Lights.
He might. They say any week to week, Tay.
Yeah.
They say any week to week. So it depends. I mean, this is a young kid, so his body is going to heal fast. So as long as he's going ice bath to hot to cold, and he's getting stretched out and all whatever else, and they're rehabbing his ankle, they got him on the treadmill, doing some other stuff with his band, he might be ready to go. He's a young kid. You know, kids bounce back fast. So he might be ready, but he's going to be ready to go week 1. Ain't no doubt about it. Listen, corner time. Bet corner time. Bet it right now.
Thanks, Last King of Scotland, for the $4.99 super chat. We really appreciate it. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for being with us. I haven't seen the comment yet. I know what's up. I can't read it unless I get close. I'm going to let Big G read it. He said corner time already, or Matrix time. I don't know what's going on, man. Read the comment, Big G.
The double up, the Matrix and the corner. He said Fields is big trash. Stop Ohio State bias. God went to a bad team and couldn't turn them around like many others have done. 1 good practice out of 6. Wrong answer. He done had 3 consecutive great practices in a row, and he looked like an A1 talent today on the 7 chances to get into the end zone, and he was killing the first team after destroying the first team defense. So that's not accurate.
I don't know if Shannon did. I know you said you had notes for today's camp. Give us some of the notes for today's camp you got, man.
Well, you know, the big story today was they got the bucking.
Yeah, I saw all the fight. Yeah.
You know, they got the bucking today, you know, but that was because
because the team was protecting Justin Fields. The offense was protecting Justin Fields.
Yeah, because on the first set, he ran the zone read and pulled it and ran for 25. Then he handed off to Najee. Najee busts up in the end zone. On the second set, he ran the zone read, gave it to Jalen Warren. Jalen Warren busts up in the end zone. On the third set, he pulled it again and ran for 35 for a touchdown. And then he threw a 2 touchdown passes. He was out there destroying that defense today. And then so when he ran that zone read again, Orlando Robertson then was tired of him coming around that corner. So Roberts hit him first, and then Beanie hit him. And then after when Beanie hit him, McCormick was like, heck no. And McCormick ran up, bust Orlando Robertson in the face, and then Fatulua hit one of them other defensive backs, and it was on like popcorn then, bro. They got it was on.
You saw that, Shannon? You saw that too?
I seen the whole thing. I got the tape of it. I got the whole tape. So I was like, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. They was ready to go. And Justin was out there destroying the first team defense. He was killing them.
I think we all have opinions and comments on this fight. But to get back to the question, the super chat, which I don't think we've really answered. I think we have there's always certain players that certain fans don't like, and they didn't want him to get them, and then they're always kind of negative towards them. And for some reason, Justin Fields is that guy this year.
Yeah.
Because if you watch, you even have some of the media, the local beat reporters, and they'll be like, yeah, he looked great. He's real athletic, but he's still having trouble in his progressions and making reads. Well, the reason why is because he just got there. He was with a really bad franchise, bad coaching staff. They didn't develop him. They expected him to be a savior. Now he's with the Steelers. But, guys, it's going to take a little time. It's just going to take a little time. But the guy's got franchise quarterback potential. So let's just judge him honestly, day to day, practice to practice. And if you do that without any prejudice or bias against him, he had a great day today.
Facts.
That's just the facts. Don't worry about what happened 2 days ago. He's progressing, and he's going to get better.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Last King of Scotland, for another $1.99 super chat. Stop the hyperbole, Big G. His throwing is subpar. Allow me to say this. Lamar Jackson's throwing is subpar too, and he's 2-time MVP and has the best winning percentage of any quarterback except Patrick Mahomes in the league right now. And
big facts.
When he does
better, Jalen Hurts.
Big facts.
He's got a great arm.
And I like Jalen Hurts.
Now,
Yeah.
and for the last King of Scotland, I got 3 signs. Which one you want? You want what's behind door number 1, behind door number 2, or door number 3? Which one you want?
Three's what
He wants door number 3. Door
Yeah.
number 3 is kick rocks. Get the kicking. You can kick some rocks right now. There ain't no way in the world you're going to talk crazy about Justin Fields. Stop it. If you're
Wow,
still a fan, why are you hating on him?
He's entitled to his opinion.
No. Do we got feet on the ground? Because I got feet on the ground over there, bro. I'm getting an update I just got to update a whole list of notes just a few seconds ago from feet on the ground over there, bro. They telling me what's up.
Is that still 43?
That's right. Learning a new offense. Yeah.
That's big facts. That's big facts. Big old facts.
I mean, Grant, he's in a better place than he was with the Bears. 25 years old, huge talent. Steelers gave practically next to nothing to get him.
Exactly.
A conditional 6th-round pick, maybe a 4th if he plays. I think his chance at playing, if he's going to play, is if he's going to start. He's going to play. We all have agreed that they'll have some kind of package for him, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Regardless if he starts or not, he's got a package.
But it's how and you said just now, Big G, and you didn't really give us notes, but in your description of some plays from camp today, he makes the run game dynamic.
They can't stop it.
I mean, now Russ, I know probably is a better pure passer right now, more experienced, but I'm about just making the offense more dynamic and more explosive.
Yeah.
Then Justin Fields does that in the run game.
Yes.
This is some of that remnants of the people. This is some of that remnants of people being upset and pissed off that KP8 ain't on the squad no more. Bro, he's gone. There's nothing even talking about. Embrace what you got right now. You got 2 dynamic quarterbacks. 2, not 1, 2.
I don't know if it's that so much. I don't necessarily agree. I don't know that it's not either though. But I think it could be, like Shannon said, some players just have a reputation and come to teams. A lot of people don't like Ohio State.
They can hate on Ohio State all they want to. That's fine.
Fair.
But that could be part of the hate on Fields.
Yeah,
it could be.
It could be.
Hey, listen to this. Today, I was listening to him talking about Chicago and talking about the rookie quarterback, Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
Not realizing the history in Chicago with rookie quarterbacks or quarterbacks in general. They think he's going to be Patrick Mahomes. I don't think so. They got DJ Moore that they just paid a ton of money. They got Keenan Allen, and they got Romeo Duzier. And they're talking about maybe Super Bowl. I'm like, do they not know who the Chicago Bears are and their history with quarterbacks and passing games? I mean, but now they say Justin Fields is trash. He's a chump. And the guy was more athletic than anybody in this draft.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. And Justin Fields didn't have Chicago never pieces that they have given Caleb Williams.
Oh, not even close. Not even close.
You said DJ Moore, Romo Dunzier,
and Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen traded for him. Swift, right? Swift. Back.
Yeah, they got Swift to the running back.
Yeah, running back. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they got another young running back. I forgot his name. I like him a lot though.
Johnson from University of Texas.
Roshan Johnson.
Yes.
Yeah. So and what's their tight end's name, Big G?
Cole Kmet.
Cole Kmet. Yeah. So they got a lot of skilled players, man. I think they've made their line a little better. But Chicago does find a way. Chicago, I did kind of make. You didn't make it a give me, Big G, but you know about. I made a bet to Chicago, so hopefully they win 10 games. but no. So back to the Steelers, though. Yeah, I mean, I think Justin Fields, like Shannon said, and it's just 100% true, is learning a new offense.
Yeah,
this is his first time. And I not had, but a reputable quarterback coach, and they're working with him. They're trying to tweak his mechanics, not change, tweak. And I mean, this offense, if Ryan Tannehill could do it, I think Justin Fields can do it, but I also think Russell Wilson can do it.
Yeah.
I think the more Justin Fields plays with the first team in practice, I think the Steelers are seeing a lot that they wouldn't have known if Russ was 100% healthy.
Correct.
Oh, it benefited Fields. It did.
Right.
Yeah. And you know what? The language didn't change too. And that's coming from Coach T, where they was talking about he's the lock number one, Russie and all whatever else. Coach T done changed all that up, bro. He done changed that language up. He talking about, we got to do some reevaluation around here because I'm seeing what I'm seeing. And I'm like, this young man is a killer. And either way we win. Either way we win.
Hey, Tomlin can backpedal better than Levi Wallace.
Facts.
Well, Shannon, we can backpedal better
That's
than
true.
Levi
That's true.
Yeah.
Man. So let's big notes though, not just Justin Fields plays. What's your camp notes? Who look good? So I know Fautanu. That's how you say it, BG.
Troy Fautanu. Yeah, Fautanu.
Yeah,
Yeah, Fautanu. Dog. No, DA. Wait till I get my new signs. I can't wait to get my new signs.
I heard he won 2 out of 3 against TJ. At least held up good 2 out of 3.
Yeah. He did, but Herbig smoked him 3-0. And then they put him back in, and then he got back at Herbig. But Herbig smoked him 3 in a row. 3. He turned after Herbig got the lesson from Debo, and Debo showed him how to get around that corner. Boy, Herbig put that stuff to use quick.
So Debo's been working with Herbig?
Debo out there working with him right now, today.
Yeah.
Working with him and Highsmith. Right now, today. Out there working with him, showing him how to turn the corner.
Wow.
He looks like he can still play.
Facts.
Okay.
He do.
I didn't really get to catch up. They had a doctor's appointment kind of late afternoon. When I got home, stuff was over because it's from morning to early afternoon. When I got home, I didn't get a chance to really look at anything. So yeah, I didn't know that. Wow. Yeah. So other camp battles, Big G. I know yesterday the backs on backers, your boy Jalen Warren was going against PQ, Patrick Queen.
Oh my God.
Hey man.
Yeah, hey man, backs on backers got ugly, man. That's all I'm saying. I'm telling you, it got ugly.
I heard the offense was a collective.
Yeah, they did. Because Jalen Warren is a problem, bro.
Yeah.
He's that little bitty joker ain't no punk, bro. And when I'm telling you, he was out there laying it, bro. He lit Patrick Queen up one good time, lit him up. And then he came back and they brought Orlando Roberts in there and he lit Orlando Roberts up, lit him up like a Christmas tree. And I said, oh my God, this little joker, man, ain't no joke, bro.
Go ahead, Shane.
Yeah, he's short, but he thick. He not little.
But then Peyton Wilson lit his little behind up.
No, I heard he got the best of Peyton Wilson.
Nah, Peyton Wilson lit him up like a Christmas tree one time. He was mad.
Matter of fact, he
jumped. When it happened, he jumped Najee in the line because Najee was next up. He was like, no, I'm going again. And I was like, oh my God.
No, I don't know if he did win one. I know that well, yeah, that's what you're saying. You're saying Warren, when Warren put Peyton Wilson on his back.
The second time, the first time Wilson got him.
Oh,
the first time Peyton Wilson got him, he got him.
I heard Tomlin was giving the tight ends and the edge rushers and the linebackers grief because the offense was winning.
Yeah,
Darnell Washington handled everybody.
Oh,
everybody.
He handled everybody.
He's
Jeremiah Moon.
Yes.
Jeremiah Moon, he can use his hands and he's got that length. And he was giving guys trouble.
Bro, Darnell Washington might be the surprise of the camp. For real. I mean, outside of Beanie Bishop, Darnell Washington might be the surprise of the camp. He might be. Darnell out there killing him. He's out there killing him.
Wow, he just did good in the passing game too, I heard. We got another super chat again from the homie Last King of Scotland. Thank you once again, man. Go ahead and read the comment, Shannon. Look, I see your name in it. Go ahead and read and see what he's saying.
Well, he said Shannon and Big G making excuses. CJ Stroud went to a team that won 3 games for 3 years straight, turned them around. 10-28, don't lie.
Shannon, which card does he get this time again?
We're going to go behind door number 2.
Door number 2. Take a lap. Get to taking a lap. Because there's no way.
Wait. Let's get into it. Let's give the super chat, address it, as a question or a comment that we can address. So he's saying Fields is 10-28. CJ Stroud went to a team and turned them around.
Yes.
Okay.
Now I don't remember his name. I know CJ Stroud's offensive coordinator was somebody they brought from San Francisco. He had a heck of a year with CJ Stroud.
But let's just look at some facts real quick. Houston's an expansion team that hasn't even been around that long. They bombed and they bottomed out because of what Watson did to them.
Right.
And that's why they were bad for a while there, 3 years straight. Well, they got him a new top coach, a good coach. They got Stroud. They drafted some good receivers.
Coach of the year.
Yeah.
They had the number 2 and number 3 pick in the draft last year.
And he didn't turn around all by himself. Now let's look at Chicago. It's been around forever. One of the oldest teams in the NFL.
Shannon, wait. Larry Tunsil, who's probably a top 3 left tackle in the league, is on that team.
Yeah.
Tank Dell was a top wide receiver picked out of the draft. Yeah. Nico Collins had a career year. They had Dalton Schultz, who's a top 10 tight end. Come on, man. It's not.
It wasn't just him. That's what I was saying. But Chicago has been bad at quarterback forever. When Jim McMahon is the best quarterback you've had, other than what, Sid Luckman? I mean, they don't have a history of being good at the quarterback position.
Yeah, the quarterback is hot trash.
I'll say CJ Stroud was a number 2 pick. Probably should have been number 1 pick.
Oh, yeah.
And
over Bryant Young, come on.
Justin Fields was a number 12 pick.
Yeah.
Facts.
Justin Fields was the 5th quarterback taken in this draft.
The 4th.
Lawrence, Lance,
Trubisky,
Jones.
No.
Who you say, Shannon?
Trubisky.
No, he wasn't in that draft.
In Justin Fields' draft.
Oh, okay.
So Lawrence,
Zach Wilson,
that's who.
Yeah.
Lance and Mac Jones. He's 5th quarterback.
Yeah.
I thought he went before Mac Jones.
No, he did go before Mac. Mac Jones went 15. He went 12. You're right.
Yeah, Mac Jones went 4th, and Justin went 4th, and then Mac Jones went 5th.
But the history of the 2 organizations, that settles it there.
Yeah, that does.
There's no comparison.
Mm-hmm.
That does. I mean, but so in camp, the offenses look good the last 2 days, right?
Yeah, because the defense came out like, hey man, I listen. I love Orlando Roberts. I'm not hating on him, but it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when Peyton Wilson takes his spot. It's over. Peyton Wilson has shown athletic ability from that inside linebacker that we have not seen since Ryan Shazier. No, you can't run away from him. And listen, when I'm telling you he's coming up and sticking them dudes, yeah, he coming up and sticking them.
And he's bigger. He's bigger than Shazier.
He's 245 pounds or 240 some pounds at 6'4".
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it ain't Orlando Roberts. I'm not dogging him. I
like you need somebody with his football character attitude on the team. Okay, if he has a role and comes in, and if Wilson takes over the starting job and he comes in on heavy downs and goal line downs and stuff like that, I mean, I'm sure he's a veteran. I mean, he knows how it goes. I want to ask Shannon a question real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Shannon, how's Najee Harris looking, man?
Oh,
well, I mean, they kept showing the highlights before contact, before the padded practices. Mm-hmm. And it was a lot of, he was running the outside, always successful runs. He was running the outside zone, and then he was cutting back. But again, he wasn't getting hit. Mm-hmm. He was getting touched. So he didn't look, to me, he doesn't look good in that role. Now, when he can do that, and then he can come back and truck somebody or do a move and make a miss or stiff arm, I think we're going to see the best out of Najee Harris now that the pads are on.
So first 2 days, you know how he's looked?
I mean, he's looked fine. They've scored, especially in the goal line situations, about every time.
Since
Jalen Warren got stopped one time at one of the goal line runs up the middle. But I think Harris has scored, if I ain't mistaken, every time he's got it to the goal line.
He ain't missed yet.
Yeah.
He ain't missed. Every time he went in the end zone.
So, Big G, we talked the other day. We was talking, and you was telling me about DeMarvin Leal.
Out there balling.
But wait. Yesterday's O-line versus D-line, he got handled 3 times in a row by Spencer Anderson.
But let me tell you something, man. A dead clock is right twice a day.
Well, that was 3 times a day.
Well, Marvin Leal is going to make the roster, bro. His improvement, he didn't improve because he knew the writing was on the wall. He knew if he didn't improve with this camp, it was adios muchachos, my friend. You was gone. So he's improved enough where he's going to make the roster. We needed him. We had to have him improve. We had to.
Can I ask you guys a question? If we think about Dunbar and when he develops these guys, Cam Hayward, year 3 before he really broke out. Stephon Tuitt took a couple years.
2 years.
We think about all these guys. Brett Kiesel. I mean, down the line. It's just part of this process, but they do develop them. And that year 3 is big for a lot of these guys. Now, I thought he took a step back in year 2, but now here in year 3, he's looking totally different. And if he can step up and be that young number 2 to pair with Benton, now the future looks much brighter. And Lee, if he could give him anything, and then have that similar development, the Steelers could be in a lot better shape.
Tate, you know why Leal looked better? Because he's physically stronger. Leal is in big time shape, bro. Yeah. He's in big time shape, man. He might be one of the biggest defensive linemen out there. Physically.
Well, why did he get beat by Spencer Anderson?
Because the dead clock be right a couple of times a day, bro.
Spencer Anderson was running with the number 1s today.
Yeah.
Because Samalu was off.
Yeah.
Had I guess a Veterans Day off. I don't think he was hurt. But Spencer Anderson was the starting left guard.
Yeah, behind Samalu's today.
Yeah.
So, but a dead clock, like I said, man, stuff happened. In camp, somebody will get beat here or there. I mean, it happened. TJ Watt got beat. So stuff happens, man, in camp. But overall, his performance, Leal out there balling. He out there balling. We ain't got nothing to worry about. He going to make the roster, bro. 53, he's on the team.
I want Sham to come back to Shannon now. Well, hey, real quick break and come back and we'll get into the last third of the Pump Your Brakes podcast on the Steel Curtain Network under the Fans First Sports Network. If you're watching on YouTube, we're not going anywhere. If you listen on audio, we got to pay a few bills, hear a few words from our partners, and we'll be right back after this. And we're back on the Pump Your Brakes podcast on a Wednesday night, talking Steelers Day 2 training camp, talking Day 2 in pads, talking about some of the battles, the competitions. Got kind of choppy out there today. Had a free brawl out there on the field at St. Vincent College. But I want to ask Shannon a question real quick because I want to ask him 2 questions. No, I want him to tell me about 2 players real quick and tell me his thoughts on these players moving forward. You probably know the direction I'm going, Shannon. I'm coming at you with your boys, Zach Frazier and Benny Bishop. Ooh. Tell me how you think they're doing right now. It seems like Bishop has been put into the starting slot role as of right now, early in camp. Zach Frazier still behind Nate Herbig in the competition for center, but it's still early. So just tell me what your thoughts on both these West Virginia players, man.
Shannon got the big fine because he talking without the mic.
Yeah,
I got it.
on mute. We'll start talking about Frazier because there ain't been as much to talk about. There's a lot with Bishop. Frazier, they're just trying to slow play him where he gets to know the playbook and all the protections and that middle side of it, because physically they say he looks the part. He is as advertised, but the middle part, they're bringing him along slow because they're making these guys run laps for a false start or a bad snap or whatever. And so
Shannon, they was running the big laps. They was running the big laps. It was hilarious. Yeah.
This is part of that maturing process and learning the ropes. So we'll see more of him as the training camp goes on. But Beanie has exceeded everybody's expectations but mine. I told everybody that he's a dog. He battles. I don't care if a guy's going up is taller, faster, stronger. He will fight him tooth and nail every rep. And today, Tate, they put him on George Pickens. They wanted that matchup because they're both very fiery and excitable and aggressive players. And Beanie held his own against George Pickens. You could go read any of the camp notes, and he held up well. He's been sticking with Calvin Austin III, and you know how fast Calvin Austin is.
Super
and
fast.
He's been hanging with him because Beanie can run, guys. We know Beanie can run. So I think that Beanie's got the inside track to start in the slot.
Yeah, big start. He gonna start.
Big G. Question to you. When we come back, and we talk about secondary. And I'm going off Rob Lightfoot's comment.
What he said?
He said Dante Jackson looking like a dog.
He's a dog.
Yep.
He was worth the DJ trade and some.
Hey, and I hear DJ struggling in Carolina.
He's out there looking big trash in Carolina. He was worth the trade plus some. Hey Tate, we looking like we top 10 cornerback combo in the league.
Oh, okay. Well, so you agree with Rob? You agree with Rob that Dante Jackson is a dog, not just looking like a dog. You said he is.
He's a dog. Yes.
Okay, so now what's the latest? The boy Corey Trice.
Well, the deal is, and ladies and gentlemen, Corey Trice had full practice, full pads, full goal, and everything. And that is outstanding for him to come back from an injury like that. And to be able to out there, I seen where he had the brace on in the full pads. Then I seen where he snatched it off and he was like, man, I'm going to run without it. And he ran without the brace in the full pads. So I think Corey gives us the depth that 1-2. Well, matter of fact, let's say this. If Beanie starts slot corner, right? And then you got Jackson and JPJ on the other two, right? And then you still got Cam Sutton who's going to come back after 8. And then you got Corey Trice. Let's go. Let's come on. I don't care what personnel you got at WR. Bring it. Bring it right now. We top that. Listen, that's top 10 in the league. That's top 10 DBs in the league. And I ain't even talking about the safeties. I ain't talking about Elliott or Fitzpatrick.
Top 10 DB room.
Yeah. Yeah, and I ain't blowing smoke. I'm telling you straight up. We got some dogs over there, bro. We got some dogs.
Kevin Broken Bro said Trice is coming. Trust me.
Yeah, he snatched that brace off.
John Edberg said Steelers defense currently ranked 8th.
Top 5.
Okay. Shannon, back to you with another secondary question. We just covering the secondary. What's Deshaun Elliott bringing to the defense? And how's he looking? So,
to me, Elliott if they've missed Terrell Edmonds so badly last year. And Elliott's bringing that with more playmaking ability, more versatility, because he can play the slot. Edmonds can shut down tight ends. Elliott can cover tight ends and a lot of slot receivers.
Facts.
And so he's Edmonds, but he's just a little bit more of a playmaker. But they're already seeing Fitzpatrick look more like himself as he gets accustomed to Elliott and they develop that chemistry, it's going to open up everything for Fitzpatrick. So not only we're just taking his talent, but his influence on Fitzpatrick is going to be huge.
So I tell you what, y'all tell me if I'm way off, because I mean y'all my football X's and O guys. I'm just here keeping the train on schedule. But when I ask this, and it's just my perception, my take when I look at Elliott and I see that number 25. Who I'm thinking about, Shannon? You gave a giggle. Who I'm thinking about?
I'm figuring you're thinking about Ryan Clark.
RC. There you go.
Yeah.
I see it. I see it. What you guys think?
I see it too.
I think he's more athletic. I think Elliott is maybe more overall versatile. But yeah, well, you can't help but see him and not think Ryan Clark.
All right, because he will bring the wood.
Yeah. No doubt.
And he said he loves being a Steeler. He felt like he was always meant to. He felt like he was always meant to be a Steeler.
Yeah.
Deshaun Elliott. Ever since he was a kid, he grew up in Dallas. But I was a Steeler fan.
Well, that's he got his grooming over there in Baltimore, because you know the Ratbirds be always trying to steal our stuff, bro. They want to be, most of the guys with the Ratbirds want to be Steelers anyway. Deep down inside, deep down in their heart, most of them Ratbirds want to be some Steelers. So that's why we done picked up 3 of them real quick: Moon, Elliott's, and Queen. 3 of them real quick.
And Avery.
4. The Ratbirds want to come.
I don't think Ray Lewis wanted to be a Steeler. Or Terrell, what was his name?
That's the old guys. I'm talking about the new guys.
Yeah.
The new guys. The new guys.
Yeah.
The new guys want to come. They want to be part of the organization. We know what time it is. We know.
We got about 13 minutes left. Is there anything you guys comment on from the past few days, or anything we need to look out for coming up in camp? I mean, just let's have a free for all and just talk for the next 10 minutes about whatever we want to talk about, Steeler related. Shannon first.
Well, I mean, we've covered some of it already, but I mean, I've seen that Cole Holcomb, the couple of the beat guys are saying that he's definitely going to miss part of the year. Probably even maybe half the year. Yeah. Because he's not close to being ready to play.
Facts.
But they have some options already in camp. They have some good depth there. So, we'll see what happens. I like the depth they have across the board. I still would like to see another defensive lineman, but DeMarvin Lau, if he can continue this trajectory, will answer a lot of that, because we haven't even seen. I can't think of his name now. The defensive lineman that's on the injured list right now.
For who?
For the Steelers, they just brought him in. He was with the Vikings.
Yeah, I was going to say the Minnesota
Lowry.
Lowry, yes. We haven't even seen him yet because he's hurt. But I would like to see some more depth right there. But the rest of it, McCormick has exceeded expectations.
Facts.
He looks like he can be relied on. Not only is he going to make the team, but if something happens, I think he can step in. So it's been a surprise already, but Beanie Bishop's been the biggest value addition they got, because to get that guy, who I thought should have been a 4th-round draft pick, to get him as undrafted, and he might be your starter. I mean, that's the kind of fortunate move made by a very intelligent scouting department.
Well, that speaks to intelligent too, because he picked Pittsburgh.
Facts.
Yeah, well, he see there was a path to make the team for sure.
Right. Go ahead, G.
Yeah. So listen, we done talked 50 minutes, and we ain't said one word about TJ Watt, outside of him a couple of plays. We ain't said nothing about Alonzo Highsmith. We ain't said nothing about
Alex.
I said Alonzo.
Not the old 80s.
Not the Hurricanes. Not the Hurricanes. So Alex Highsmith, TJ Watt, Cam Hayward, we ain't said nothing about them. You know what that's telling me? That's telling me that our 53-man roster has improved like you ain't seen before. That's telling me that we're getting close to that 2010, 2011. Because I thought the Steelers roster from 2009 to 2012 was outstanding. And I think we're getting close to that again. That 09 to 12 run with the roster we had, dogs. And because we're not focusing so much on the guys that we know, but we're talking more about what the excitement that's coming up in camp with these youngsters and with these new guys that's coming to our roster. So the improvement of the 53-man roster is what I'm more excited more than anything, because we have an opportunity this year to have a great 53-man roster and put ourselves in position to where we ain't got to worry about injuries. We ain't got to worry about next man or this guy's out here or there. Now, do I want to see any of that? No. I want us to have the healthiest season we can actually have concerning play on the field. And lastly, we ain't said one word about Arthur Smith and his new offense for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Shannon, I know already you so hyped about it because you have a comparable OC that is installing an offense that is going to give the National Football League problems this year. They're not going to know what hit them. I'm telling you, by week 3 on the national media side of it, a lot of folks is going to be talking a lot of cash money about the Pittsburgh Steelers, because by week 3, you're going to see it. And they're going to be like, oh, no, wait a minute. We thought that they was one way. And in all actuality, they ain't a real deal by week 3.
Did y'all hear that he's already putting some trap plays in?
Already.
And pulling the guards? I mean, you're doing that wide, and then you throw that in there, man, you're going to surprise some people.
Dennis Pavlak, the quad father for the 2 Binkers, man. We appreciate the super chat, bro. He says the championship window is open. That is big facts. That is big facts. This ain't smoke.
Can I ask y'all another question real quick?
Yes.
As we tick down to about 8 minutes left. What's how we feel, how y'all feel, how chat feels? What's the disconnect with the national media?
They haters. They haters. I'm gonna straight up tell it. They haters. They hate because most of the national media has an issue with Mike Tomlin. Most of that's the issue. It's pointed at the coach. The national media.
I feel like Tomlin is liked by the national media.
No way.
I feel like he's a good interview for him when he talks to him. I feel like, what do you think it is, Shannon?
Well, there's been when I was a kid and y'all was kids, the Steelers were on TV constantly. They were in movies. The players were, commercials and movies, and there started to be a bias about how many of them was in the Hall of Fame and how, and so then whenever they happened with Ben Roethlisberger, and he was considered the rising star in the NFL and the best franchise, and then he made the mistakes he made, and the people he was associated with through his career, the national media does not like the Steelers. They do not want to root for the Steelers. Nobody likes Goliath. Everybody's rooting for David. The underdog, and then that's why they love Cleveland so much.
Mm-hmm.
Because of how good the Steelers have been for so long. Yeah. And I think we still see that now.
Yeah, the big bias.
Shout out to the homie Ruben Stone for the $4.99 super chat. We really appreciate you, man. I'm not going to tell Big G. I'm going to let Big G read it. He telling you something, Big G.
He said, hey, Big G, I'm telling you now that 90 and 56 will have over 11 sacks each. Mark my word, here we go. Ruben Stone, big facts.
Ooh.
Big facts.
What?
Big facts.
I mean, TJ is 11 sacks by week 9.
Facts.
I think Alex Highsmith. I think Alex Highsmith is in for like another 14, 15 sack season this year.
Ooh.
Favorite back, yes.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, with this defense with Patrick Queen and Wilson and Roberts, airball and linebackers, and Cam Hayward coming back healthy, I can see 13, 14. And T floating around the 18 mark, easy. That's like that one a game is easy for TJ. Yeah. Not easy, but automatic. Let's say that.
Oh, I'm calling it now too, y'all. As long as we 100% healthy, the sack record for the Steelers going down this year, bro. That they gonna get that record. They getting that bad, baby.
What is it? I think it's like
it's 50. It's either 52 or 56. I ain't sure about the.
No, I know they had 50.
No, it's 62 or 65. I said the number backwards. I had a dyslexic moment. It's either 62 or 65 or it's the 50 number.
It's 56 in 2017, 2020.
Yeah, it was the 56. The 56. I said 52 or 56 right off the bat. So I think the record goes down. I think they clobber that record.
If that secondary is as good as we think it could be, and they play tighter coverage where they can't dump the ball off all the time, yeah, I can see the Steelers getting the record.
Hey, can y'all remember? Do y'all remember when we had Chad Brown and we had Lloyd and we had Green? And back then, and we didn't know, and Kirkland, and we didn't know which one of those guys would line up where.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember when we had that?
That's
Blitzburg, baby. It's Blitzburg.
That's what I was just great say, Big G. We had a show a few weeks ago called "The Return to Blitzburg."
Mm-hmm.
And do I know Chad Brown and Kirkland? And Big G, I've been liking the Steelers since you was running around in onesies. But still,
that's big trash. No way. No way.
No you way. Running around in one. Because you like my little fella, man. I was out here for you, right?
I've been in the streets since 76, 77, Tate. That's big trash. Unless we was rocking together. Now, we might have been rocking at the same time.
I said, I've been knowing all these Steelers since you was in the onesie. But that's exactly what I was going to get at, though. With these players, Benny Bishop, Patrick Queen, Peyton Wilson, a year 2 jump, Keanu Benton, a healthy Cam Hayward. Of course, TJ Watt, Highsmith, and Nick Herbig. Yeah, man, it's gonna become from everywhere. The Steelers want to run the ball, get out front, and put some heat on offenses.
Yep.
And hunt once they get a 10, 14 point lead in a game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I think they're very capable of doing that.
I think the blitz is going to be a big part of that this year. I think with Joey Porter on one side and Dante Jackson, the dog, on the outside, I think they can hold up, and you can send more people. When you can cover, you can send more people.
Yes, that's been the weakness in the past.
Right.
When you have Levi Wallace, an old Patrick Peters, I mean, they was always an outlet. You take the outlet away, they're either going to throw interceptions, create turnovers, or you're going to get sacks.
Hey, I can't wait. I can't wait until we line up and you see us in that cover one and you don't know where it's coming from. Mm-hmm. And I don't care. I don't care if they're in 11, 12, 13, or 22, the opposing team's offense. I don't care what set they in. When we line up in cover one and you can't recognize where it's coming from, or unless you Patty Mahomes boy or Josh Allen or Joe Burrow, you cooked. You're cooked. Mm-hmm. If you're a quarterback, you can't see it. If you can't, when you in cover one and you don't know where it's coming from, because when they start shifting and dudes don't move, oh man, yeah. That's problems. That is big problems.
Big G, you hungry?
Facts. Eat. The big eat. The big eat. We're gonna eat big this year. Get ready. Get ready, Steeler Nation. We back, man. We back.
After saying she's hoping that opposing defenses, it sounds like, can't call the play.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna be able to do it.
Not now.
Yeah, I give Arthur Smith more credit than Matt Canada.
Hey, don't you think that they're going to let, even if it's Wilson or Fields, they'll be able to audible? And if they see they're selling out to stop the run, here comes you some play action or whatever.
I think that's an Arthur Smith thing that's going to allow them to audible. I think Mike Tomlin would say just run it into the line because he wants to play it safe. He don't want no mistakes. But Arthur Smith will say, we've worked on this. We've studied this. Yeah. Go ahead and get us in the best play. I trust you. But Chad H, thanks for the $1.99 super chat, man. We appreciate you. Y'all think we should trade for Slayton from the NYG? He the Giants, right?
No.
It's the Giants, yeah.
No.
You know, I don't think that trade is necessary. I would make a small trade. I still am on Treylon Burks for like a 6th-round pick at the most. Get another body in there first. Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
First round pedigree. I mean, hasn't worked in Tennessee. They picked up a lot of receivers, picking up Tyler Boyd and still got D-Hop. And, so they got some stuff going on over there. I think they drafted somebody too.
Well, Slayton is a bigger body guy, just like Burks. And that's something they don't have outside of Pickens. Mm-hmm. So, right. I mean, if you could get him at a really good price, like you said, for a 6th-rounder or something like that, yeah, I mean, anything's open.
I don't think Slayton going for that. I think Burks is. I think Slayton, you talking 3 or 4. And I wouldn't go that high. No. I like Burks better because he's on a rookie deal still.
Yeah.
So that's just my thought. Yeah.
Hey, we got one more super chat from the Quad.
Quad father in the building.
Yeah. There it is.
Oh, where to go?
Well, I put it up there.
Okay, yeah.
There we go. Okay.
If we average 24 points a game, we're going 13-4. Quad, I say 12-5. I say 12-5. If we average 24 points a game, I say minimum 12-5. Minimum 12-5. If we average 24 a game, because they ain't getting no 24 on us. So yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it for sure.
Thanks for chat, Quad father.
Definitely.
Okay. Well,
this is all going to come down to somebody's got to take hold of this quarterback position. Whoever it is, somebody's got to take it.
This fullback. I'm sorry, that's a question from T. Riley. I forgot his name. We only got one fullback on the whole roster.
Colito.
Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah.
Colito.
That's his name.
I don't know if y'all saying it right, but yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah.
Coletto. Yeah.
I think he'll be on the practice squad if they could bring him up if they need him.
Yep.
I like that. Mm-hmm. 66 thumbs up. We got 235 people in here.
What?
Yeah.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Get the algorithms up, man. So Big G is cool till Friday. So hey, we great to get out of here, y'all. It's a great show, I think, man. Appreciate you guys bringing the football knowledge, the X's and O's, and talking Steeler talk. So Big G don't got to talk about the other riffraff.
Get him out.
Shannon even got to talk about his Mountaineer boys today. So hey,
oh yeah, love it.
Been a good show. We kept Big G from talking about the Buckeyes, except defending Justin Field in the first 5 minutes of the show.
I'm good,
man. It was a good show.
It's Steelers talk, man. It ain't got time for all that Buckeye mess, man. It's about the Steelers, man. It ain't about nothing else.
Okay, so fellas, Big G, we about to get out. What you got to say before we leave out, man?
Thanks again for another show. Thanks for rocking with us on the PYB. Me and Tate Boy Fresh will check you out on Friday on the Homies and Homies Overtime. And make sure you swing out on Sunday on the Know It Alls podcast and check me, Mod, and Tate Boy Fresh on the Big Know It Alls.
And Friday is a Friday Night Lights, but I think that actually starts like 7:00.
Yes.
So by the time the Homies over, Friday Night Lights should be trying to get out of there by 9:00. So if you can look from your phone from St. Vincent College, If not, just enjoy the scrimmage and tune in to overtime. Oh yeah, what you got going on, man?
Well, just next week I'll be on vacation, so I won't be on the hangover. But tune in and support my brother Daniel, and we'll have a special guest. And I'll be back by Wednesday though for our Pump Your Brakes next week. And definitely, keep up with Talk the Plank. Any of you baseball fans, especially Pirates fans, we got an audio podcast every day. I'll Talk the Plank about the Pirates. And then Sunday is our YouTube flagship show every Sunday at 9:30. So everybody, when you get a chance, check it out and see what you think.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the homie Ruben Stone on the way out, man. He said, this is my favorite show. All Steelers all the time. Hey, man, we appreciate you, man. We really do. Thanks, bro. I just was going to say, I don't think I had nothing to say. Shannon talked about, say, why y'all don't got y'all flags flying, man? Look at me. Look at me, Big G. Big G. You remember this? 2 ways.
There you go. There's your flag. There you go. There's the flag. I'll get it up, man. It's coming, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I'm using it for a blankie right now. A blankie.
I can't put it up till my wife earns it.
Oh, yeah.
She says she's not putting it up until it's earned. So we didn't have time.
Hey, man.
We're getting ready to go on vacation.
Back in the day when we used to live like men, there wasn't no iron. We hung stuff up and let the wrinkles fall out.
Yeah. We'll get it up.
Okay, fellas. Well, yeah, man. Love doing the show. Love doing the show with everybody in the live chat. We went from 66. Yes. That's Big G. The thumbs up. Is that your favorite number now?
What is that?
69.
That's trash.
What? On free 69 is your favorite number?
We on Wednesday, bro. Let's stay on Wednesday. We on Wednesday.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us again for another episode of the Pump Your Brakes podcast. For myself, Tate, the triple OG Shannon White, and the little fella, the algorithm man, Big G. Thanks for joining us. Shannon, take us on out, man.